What's good, everybody? I hope you guys are all doing grand and this message reaches you in divine timing. With that being said, this message is going to be for my fire signs. Shout out to all my Aries, Leos, and Sagittariuses. I hope you guys are doing grand, as I said before. Now, before we hop into your reading, I just want to sit in your energy for a moment and say, because we're not just going to sit here together in this energy. And I'm going to say to you, make sure you're keeping the balance and giving and receiving as you should. And you're not being selfish nor arrogant or feeling entitled to getting the things that you're not even halfway giving, or you're trying to make somebody settle for. Pity pinching energy is what I'm feeling like, okay? Need not tell you about your own life. Truth is something that shall set you free. Well, that's not what they say. That's what they say. Y'all don't judge me. The truth shall set you free. It's giving dishonesty. It is. But again, I feel like the truth, the honesty about the situation will open doors, will help to liberate, right? Bring back balance to whatever this life. So situation is not about the situation anymore. It's about you and your mental and your emotional state. Okay, so it's about you giving the balance to self. And as I'm getting ready to shuffle, I have alchemy here at the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure which one the bottom of the deck is. It could be this one that says speak up. This could be the inside of the deck. We're not really sure, but I'm taking both of these because alchemy means that you're turning it into what it is that you want. And speaking up lets me further know that you're not really living in your truth. Leos, Aries, Sagittarius. This speak up lets me know that you're not truly living in your truth. And you're deciding to let things be what they are. And I don't want to say manipulating the situation, right? Instead of better navigating the situation, because there's a better way to do it. It's a more honest way. It's a more honest is the word. It's a more honest way, because I feel like it's a lot of deceit and lies. I'm sorry. And I apologize. I hate to do this to y'all fire signs. Like, it's not you guys. And I'm saying that what is being held back is something that could hurt anybody. But I do feel like it's hurting you already, leaving you in a sort of distraught energy of uncertainty, of not knowing if things are going to get any better. But if you continue to suppress how you're feeling and the things that you want to say, you'll continue to be distraught, because it's you bottling up everything. You're not speaking your truth, so therefore you bottle up the throat chakra, right? And if you can't speak the truth, that means you can't live in the truth, which then affects your sacral chakra, right? As well as your solar plexus, because that's your confidence, your certainty. And it gives very much uncertainty, because if you were certain, you'd be certain that you wouldn't want to go through the motions in this situation anymore, right? Or maybe you are certain and you're just not, you don't know when to express it. You're not certain on when it's the right time for me to speak up about this situation and how I'm truly feeling, because you've been so long suppressing it and pushing it down. Whew. With that being said, let's hop into this mess. You guys are the second ones that I did that to on today's readings. We went 5 minutes into just me straight talking about things before we got to the reading. Okay. All right. With that being said, again, this is just channel messages, right? This is just merely the energy that I'm tapped into. Okay. With that being said, what do my fire signs need to hear at this time? Hot time. Like, if I could make it up, I would make it up. And it would just be that much more easier for me to give y'all messages because I could just make shit up. Just make it sound good. Alchemy. It's you turning the situation into whatever you want it to be, right? And I don't want to say manipulating again because that's the word that's in my head, right? For whatever reason, it's manipulation. And I don't know if you're doing manipulation over there, if you're the one manipulating the situation, like, you don't love me, or you don't care about me, or you would do this, or, okay, that's emotional manipulation. I just want to let you know. And if you're one of those people that move people by saying things like that, know that you're manipulating them. Okay. Know that you're using their love for you, right? And making them do the things that you want them to do. You're emotionally manipulating them by making them feel bad, by like making them think like, damn, if I did love them, I probably would. Like, I don't even want them to doubt the fact that I love them. They don't fucking doubt that shit. They just know how to play on you. And maybe, I'm sorry, you don't doubt that they love you, right? You just, again, the word manipulate. Play on is like the same thing. Okay, you know what to say. Not that it's, you don't really know what to say. That's why you try to emotionally manipulate people. That's the energy. 'Tis the energy, right? And I need you to awaken is the card. I need you to wake up to the fact that that shit is unhealthy, right? And if you need to manipulate somebody to get them to be motivated to do some shit that you need to do, then maybe you need to find you somebody else that's just gonna jump and just get it done. Or maybe they used to jump and they used to get it done, and maybe that's what really attracted you to a motherfucker, and they tired. And right now maybe they're tired. They're tired of being emotionally manipulated. They're tired of feeling like, oh man, every time they gonna try to throw this shit in my face and make me feel obligated. And maybe that's what your person is feeling, obligated, so you don't feel that spark, you don't feel that fire that you once felt, because they're hip to your manipulation now. And it may not be manipulating on purpose, right? Your intentions may not be to manipulate. Just maybe the first thing that comes to your mind. Maybe you're asking them for something like, oh, baby, if you love me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, because they're going to be like, you know what? Let's not. Okay, just know that the things that are happening and evolving in your life is because of your actions. Every action has a reaction. Okay, consequences and repercussions type shit. Okay, so I just want you to be aware that it's an issue. What do my fire signs need to hear at this time? Because why is this card flipped over? Feeling safe. Maybe you feel like you need people you need to know that they're doing it because they love you, because it makes you feel good. Because in the past, motherfuckers weren't doing things for you. So now you feel like you need to give motherfuckers a reason. Like, I need to give you a reason to do what I'm telling you. Like, if you cared, you would get it done. Now, you know, when you're playing around and you say things like that, it's cool, but I feel like you overly use this shit. I feel like every time you want something that you know is probably going to be like the no answer, you go for the gut. You're taking low blows, right? And if that's what makes you feel loved, like, acts of service is what it's giving. If acts of service make you feel loved, and I'm shaking my head because I don't feel like it's really acts of service, right? And if it is, right, it makes you feel comfortable. It doesn't make you feel loved. It just makes me feel like, I still got them. Damn, that is energy too. Linger by the Cranberries is what comes to mind. If you don't know the song, you got me wrapped around your finger. Okay, it's giving that. It's giving like you want to know that I still got them wrapped around my finger, because if I do, then I know I'm good. That's the type of energy that's here. You just gotta feel good in doing so. Grief is at the bottom of the deck. I hate to say that. You know, sad people. No, that's not the right one. I'm sorry, the grief is what fucked me up. Hurt people. And if you're hurting, sadness, anger, pain, of any sort, right? If you're hurting, chances are more than 90% you're hurting somebody else as well. So there's need for you to think about what I said. Hurt people. Don't hurt nobody. I usually give you guys the opposite message of like, don't hurt them. But y'all don't hurt nobody, because y'all run off a fire. And that's a dangerous element. Okay? Then you get close to anything that's like neutral, Switzerland energy, right? And catch it up in the fire so fucking quick. So just look at that. Rage is at the bottom of the deck. It was grief and now it's rage. Hurt people. Okay? And if you know you're hurt, then maybe you need to step back from this situation. And do some shadow work and work on yourself just a little bit, because manipulating people to get what you want, emotionally, physically manipulating somebody is not it. That's not how you get shit done, because you're angry and nobody did these things for you. You want to make a motherfucker do what you need them to do. Not, baby, that comes from you needing to speak up and be clear about what the fuck it is that you want, or what it is that you're willing to tolerate, what it is that you're not willing to tolerate, what it is that you're looking for in a man, because I feel like you're trying to make you man or woman. I apologize. I feel like I'm talking to ladies. I'm talking to a female, a specific female. That's what it feels like. What you're looking for in relationships, right? And it's very feminine energy that I want to say. So when I say it, it's just only what is here, what feels right. It's what feels right. It's what felt right. Okay. I'm looking at my fire sign things here at this time. Harvest. I like to say that this is you reaping benefits. But harvest is it's about you reaping benefits, right? And I want to tell you that this is about reaping what you sow. And so what? In the card, they sowed seeds to be fruitful, right? But for you, your seeds are not so fruitful. So it's giving reaping what you sow. And unfortunately, you sowed some unfortunate seeds, and you're going to have to see them come to blossom and know that you're the cause. I'm sorry, right? Because I say consequences and repercussions. A reaction has a reaction. With your actions. Just asking, rhetorically asking, because of course I can't hear you, with your actions. That's how true it is. With your actions, do you see it being a positive reaction to the things that you have done? Desire is at the bottom of the deck. Shout out to all my Sagittariuses. Reaping what you sow, fucking fire signs. Y'all is in the way. Yeah. One more card. What are my fire signs need to hear at this time? What is my fire signs need to hear? The cards just keep flipping over. Fearless love. This fearless love is about you fearlessly loving yourself and all that you are and all that you have been, now and in the past, right? Um, this love, right? It's giving like unconditional motherly love. This love can only come from yourself, babe. This unconditional, unwavering love has to radiate from within before you can get it from without. Okay? Or from the out. I don't give a damn how you want to say it. It has to come from within first. You have to first show yourself this unconditional, unwavering love, right? And patience that you have for yourself and for your growth. You have to give this to yourself before you can expect for anybody else to give it to you. Would you like to be emotionally manipulated by being said, or maybe you have, and maybe that's why, because you were hurt that same way. Not that you're trying to break nor hurt anyone else, because I don't feel like those are your intentions. It's just your energy is giving that you are going to hurt somebody. Your energy is giving that. Your energy is giving that. Neglecting is what the word I want to use. Like you're abusing your power in a situation or in a relationship with somebody else. You're becoming the dominatrix. You're becoming the more dominant role in this relationship. And that ain't a good thing, especially if you're a female. Hell, you want to be more manly than your man? Nah, sis. That ain't it. That ain't it. And for my fellas, I can't say that it is, you want to be the alpha, and I get that. Become the alpha, right? But do realize what kind of seeds you're sowing. To all my fellas, become aware of how you're speaking to your spouse and the way that you manipulate, because manipulate is the word. Manipulate is the word of the day, and how you manipulate them into doing the things that you need them or that you want them to do. Not even a necessity. It's just like they're small things. You should want to do this, but you show them. You lead by example. Like the same way I need you to take care of the yard is the same way I'm going to take care of this in the home, or I'm going to do this for you and I need this in return type of thing. Bargaining, not bargaining. 50-50. I know that I need this from you, and I know this is something that you require, and that it's something you always do, or something you always want, and I've taken care of it for you for a little bit. Okay, just that kind of energy. I know that's you guys don't like. Y'all fire signs, y'all can be aggressive, and I know y'all don't always like being told what to do, right? How to do things. I just want you to move in a more positive way. I want you to see the pain that you're causing in this situation or in this relationship, this friendship. I need you to see the error in your ways, okay? And I want you to have to reap these seeds. These seeds are heavy seeds, and they feel like they're filled with that black powder dust. You ever kick one of those mushroom-looking plants over, and it's like, poof, and it's like this gray powder. That's what it feels like. Maybe a little bit of motivation for my fire signs at this time. Truth. You see that? Uncovering the truth, living in this whole truth. Be honest about this situation and how you're feeling. Fire signs. Be honest about this situation and how you're feeling, and maybe you're manipulating somebody because you don't feel like. And I want to say you fire signs are all over the place because I'm tapped into multiple energy, right? Because for some of you, it feels like You're safe. You're safe. You're safe as long as nobody really knows the truth. Or having this energy present, right? This other person, situation, or circumstance, right? Having it present or being present in the place or circumstance, it makes you feel empowered. It makes you feel safe. Even though you got this whole alpha energy, right? It's got this whole dominatrix, this dominant, very dominant energy. Defense mechanism is what really it is. Like, you're dominant and you use it, and really it's because you don't want to be hurt, but in return, you're hurting others. And I'm sorry because I feel your pain, right? And I feel it more in my solar plexus. It makes my stomach turn. If you feel like I said, more empowered by doing so, by manipulating others, and know that you can play with that. Knowing that you can puppeteer, motherfucker, it feels empowering. And there's a whole lot of yellow here too. The yellow represents the solar plexus chakra, right? Your confidence in being. And I feel like this makes you more confident. Like, okay, now I feel like I know that they really do care about me. I done got them to do this and it made me feel good, okay? But is it true love? And if with that being answered, right? If whatever, do you feel like that's what it's supposed to feel like? I know you know that you have something good, but do you know that you're worthy of better, of more, and of better? Because that's what I need you to do. Even though you're hurt and you're hurting people, it's just a need for you to take a step back and to really see why you're really in pain and to work on that so that you can get that much more. I'm still working, y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm still working on it. Can I get a little bit of motivation for my fire signs? Seasons. Don't take it. I'm going to set it to the side. Seasons is a change. Can I get some motivation for my fire signs at this time? Brazen. Brazen talks about confidence. I'm going to give y'all the exact meaning right now. Give me just a second because we're going to dig into this. Bold and without shame. I need you to tap into this energy, right? Without shame. This is you living in your truth, bold and without shame. You being exactly who you're meant to be, uncovering these unloving parts of you, these darker sides of you that make you feel like maybe you're not worthy of having anything more. Like, you have to make a motherfucker show you that they care, or you have to be, right, moving away from that, you living in your truth. This confidence is from within. You have to be confident, right? And really it speaks on your confidence in self, the love that you have for yourself. And being bold in that self-love, that unconditional love. Like I said, you have to lead by example. And just because you say, if you you love me, that it doesn't even show the love, right? Because I'm gonna need you to put forth some effort showing me some love. I'm gonna need you to do it correctly. Okay. With that being said, at this time, fire signs, I'm going to need you to try to uncover this truth of what it is that you seek in life, where it is that you're going. Be aware of how you are manipulating others with the things that you say. Whether you think that there are small little things people get tired of, it's almost, it gives used and abused. Okay. And then it sort of conditions your person to think that this is the only way to show them love is if I do all these unnecessary motherfucking things. Baby, those are not acts of love. They're not acts of service. Okay. I'm doing them because you asked me to do them, because you try to, if I love you, you don't love me because you don't want to do it type shit. You're playing on them. You're emotionally manipulating them. Own up to your bullshit and see why do you feel like you need to do that to people? Why do you feel like you need to manipulate folks emotionally or physically? Okay. I know that you don't feel the love. I don't feel the love in these small ass actions. I feel like what you're asking for are minuscule things. The things that you're asking for are very small, but to that person, they may feel like one of those beaten ass rugs full of dust, and only because you're continuing to walk on them. Like, that's the type of energy that maybe your other person, your partner, is feeling at this time. Maybe it's not your partner. It could be your friend. It could be family members, right? Whoever these people or this person is. Know that right now, know that you're creating your reality right now by the things that you say and the things that you do. So whatever you do and however you do it in your whole truth, right? Be bold about the things that you do. Bold is the word of the day, baby. Be confident in what it is that you stand on and how you feel. Okay? But I do need you to go back and figure out why you feel like it's okay to manipulate others. Were you manipulated in the past? And if so, how did that feel for you? Because I need you to think back, and I need you to put your fucking feet in your partner's shoes, your friend's shoes, your family member's shoes, whoever that is for you. With that being said, peace, love, and light to every single one of you guys. I hope I was able to give you what you needed. And until next time, be fucking great on purpose. Peace.